Hi everyone, Dr. Melissa here, and welcome back to day 2 of our pelvic floor ReWire challenge. If you're really enjoying this and you want to continue, click the link down below where the 8 other videos where I'm going to show you step by step on how to progress these core exercises, plus added bonuses like videos on mobility, including hip openers, trunk mobility, and specific changes that you need to make with your breathing and your posture to make sure this whole core system is working efficiently for you. All right, so go ahead, check that out. Join me for the full 10 days of this challenge and let's get started. All right, one thing you're gonna wanna grab before we get started, if you happen to have a pillow, go ahead and grab that and let's come down onto our backs. I just want you to find a comfortable position. I'm gonna bring my pillow with me. And the most important thing for today is making sure that you're listening to your body. I'm gonna show lots of different options. Key is you wanna make sure you're feeling the muscles in that lower abdominal pelvic floor area. Okay, so to get started, let's take that pillow and stick it underneath our head and our shoulders. What that does is it just moves that rib cage over your pelvis a little bit so you can efficiently use that core a little better. We're using our breath, especially that exhale, like you're blowing out candles, so you can feel that whole tension system firing up. We've got our neutral pelvis rocking forward, rock all the way backwards, find somewhere in between. And here we go. On that exhale, bring those knees in towards your chest. Nice, gentle breaths, and bring those legs over towards the right-hand side. Keep your neck and shoulders nice and relaxed. And we're gonna start off with that rib cage breathing and just tapping the toes. So lots of options here again. So add on as you feel comfortable. And you can always go back and do these videos and keep adding on. Okay, you wanna feel in that lower abdominal, little taps, dropping down. Nice little taps with that breathing. If you would like to add on, let's take those arms and reach those arms up towards the opposite side. So the arms are reaching towards that left-hand side. The knees are going towards the right. Continue using that gentle breathing. You wanna feel it in the lower abdominal. Now maybe those arms wanna start to move in different directions. Maybe those legs want to start to move in different directions, or you're continuing with just holding the arms and tapping those toes. Keep reaching out, use that breath. Awesome work, lengthening out. Great job. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, bring it back to center, place those feet down for a breath. Nice, gentle breath in, exhale, let it go, and now we're heading over towards the left-hand side. So the knees go over, neck and shoulders stay relaxed, and just gentle taps. And you wanna make sure you're breathing into the sides of that rib cage, not gripping or holding your breath. Tiny little taps. Now you know where we were before, so maybe you want to add those arms, reaching out. Continue with the breathing. Maybe the arms start to move in different directions. Maybe those legs start to move in different directions. Lengthening out. Just gentle, using that breath. And the leg that's lengthening out, you're really reaching from that hip. The knee that's coming in towards your chest, you're driving that leg in. Nice work. Feel it in the core. You can take a break at any time, placing those feet down. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring everything back through towards center. Place those feet back down on the ground and just lengthen out. Nice breath in, reach through those fingertips. And exhale, let it go. Hands come back down by your side. You're gonna walk those heels in towards your sit bones. Place the feet down on the ground, coming up into a bridge. Press into those feet, lift the hips, come up. Now you may wanna keep the pillow there. If the pillow doesn't feel great, you can always move that down. Drop the hips and then press and lift. Really firing up those glutes. You wanna make sure you're not really tucking that tailbone underneath. Have that neutral pelvis so you can feel both of those glutes firing up. Spread your toes and equal weight. Slow, controlled going up and down. Just get that booty fired up. So our core is made up of so many different muscle groups that like to work together. Our diaphragm, pelvic floor muscles, lower abdominals, deep back muscles, and our glutes. Just getting those fired up. Awesome work. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Great work. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now you're gonna hold at the very top. Now it might feel really good just holding here. The other option you have is little teeny pulses going straight up. Little teeny pulses, lengthening through the front of those thighs. Keep pressing those feet down into the ground. And you can also play around with those thumbs facing towards the sky and exhale, pushing the arms into the ground. When you do that, you might notice those glutes fire up just a little bit more, showing how our different muscle systems like to work together. Our lats and our glutes like to help each other out. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, lower it all the way back down and just gently bring those knees in towards your chest. We've got one more round with that bridging. Place those feet back down. This time you're just gonna move your feet a little wider apart, probably about mat distance. Your toes are gonna be slightly out, those heels are in, and you're gonna press those hips, lift them up again. I'm gonna take this pillow out. Good. Now as you press those hips up, you're gonna drive your knees out to the side and then slowly lower down, press and lift up. Exhale slowly down and then press up. Now you can go in any range that is comfortable for you. It's all about listening to how your body wants to move and work. And it's slightly different from person to person. Good, keep pressing those hips up. Squeeze those glutes, push those knees out. Great work. We've got 10 like this for 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now hold at the top. Now we'll do pulses with the knees. The knees are going straight out to the side, tiny little pulses. And just see, how does my left side fire up compared to my right side? And sometimes little taps can help those muscles firing up. I always have to give my left side a little bit of a reminder. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, lower it all the way back down. Woo, lengthen out through those legs. Feel that booty burn. Take those arms overhead. Nice gentle breath in. Now, if you know the pillow is helpful for you to feel that connection, you can always put that pillow back underneath because we're gonna do a little bit more abdominal work. Walk those heels, come back in. Now, we're gonna start with bringing that right knee in towards our chest. Again, lots of different options for you here. Take your right leg, extend your right leg out, and then it's gonna go out to the side, and then bring it back in and drive it in towards your chest. Inhale, lengthen out, out to the side, and hug it back in. Just keep using your breath. Try to keep that pelvis nice and still, and you don't want it creeping up into your neck and shoulders. When you feel it start to creep up into your neck and shoulders, that's tapping into the system. So making sure you're using your breath, your posture, so try to grab that pillow. You might need 2 pillows underneath your head. Now, if you would like to add on with this one, the option, you can always bring the other knee in towards your chest. Again, listening to what feels best for your body here. Nice, slow and controlled. We're gonna do 5. If that left leg is in toward your chest, really hug it in while your other leg reaches out to the other side. Good. 3, 2. Last 1. Place both feet back down on the ground. Nice, gentle breath in. Stretch those arms up overhead. And we've got the other side to do. So coming up onto those right toes, left knee, hug it in, extend it out, and bring it straight out to the side. And you're constantly thinking of lengthening from that left hip. Keep the pelvis nice and still, neck and shoulders stay relaxed. And tap in, what are you feeling? What muscles are activating? Good. And see if one side might be a little bit more challenging than the other side. Now, if you wanted to add on, that right knee can come in. Keep that pelvis nice and still. Tiny little movements. Great work. We've got 5, 4. Continue to use that exhale like you're blowing out candles through that straw. If you're not quite feeling it in that lower abdominal, see if emphasizing it a little bit more helps. And of course, I lost count. I always lose count. We'll do 1 more. Good. And then place those feet down on the ground. Lengthen those arms. Nice. Breath in. Exhale, let it go. And we're gonna roll onto our right hand side to start. So a couple of options. You can stay down on this forearm. You can also press yourself up onto your right hand with those fingertips facing the opposite direction. You can keep the hips down on the ground, working on lifting that side body up. You're still gonna get that whole right side of your body working. If you'd like to add on, you can press those hips, drive them up towards the sky, shoulders and hips stay stacked, and then take that left hand behind the back of your head. Keep pressing those hips up. We're gonna take left elbow, super slow, controlled. Use your breath and go as far as you feel comfortable. Left elbow towards your right elbow, and then drive those hips, come back up. Slowly spin it down. Inhale, lift back up. And it's not this pushing or bearing down when we're doing abdominal work. You're gonna feel with that exhale, that gentle lifting up. It's that diaphragm that's helping us use our core. Awesome work. We're gonna do 2 more. Nice, last one. Keep pressing into that right hand, and then take your left leg, extend that left leg back, reach through the left heel, press into that right palm. Nice, breath in. And then we're just gonna do a little kick forward and a little kick backwards. You can come down at any point. You can come down to your forearm. You can also do this completely laying on your side. When it comes forward, we'll feel the core. When you kick it back, you'll feel that booty kick on. Good. 3, 2, last 1. Now take that left knee. We're gonna drive our left knee in toward your chest and step that foot forward. Pressing down into the left foot, because that's gonna activate your glute. Press down into the top of that back foot. Right hand comes down towards the ground. You're gonna spin your chest, lift it open. Now activate everything. Push it down into the ground, press into that right arm, spin your chest open. Nice, breath in. Exhale, let it go. You can also turn your gaze to look down at the ground if that's more comfortable for your neck. Curl those right toes underneath and lift, come up. You can also always take that right hand to your right thigh. Keep rotating, spinning your chest open towards the sky. Drive your right heel down towards the ground, left foot, fire up those glutes. Nice, breath in. From here, reach through those left fingertips. Pull yourself, come up. Take your left hand to your hip. Right arm is up overhead. And if you wanna hop forward a little bit to have a shorter stance for more stability, you can do that. We're gonna get the rib cage over our pelvis. Reach through those right fingertips. It might feel really good to stay here with that slight lean forward, tapping into the core and your glutes. Adding on would be to take that right elbow, drive it over towards the left-hand side. Inhale, lift, come up. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, play with shifting forward a little bit more. Play with pressing into the feet. Think of lengthening through that left hip. But with this rotation, we're getting those obliques and our core kicking on in different positions. Check those left toes to make sure you're not gripping your toes. Good. 3, 2, last 1. Come all the way back up here. And you're gonna shift your weight forward over this left foot. Come all the way up. Option 1 is having a toe tap down with that right foot. Option 2 is to kind of bring that leg out to the side. And I'll turn just to show you what I'm talking about here. We're gonna take our right hand behind the back of our head. Now we can take the right foot, tap out and back in, tap it out and in. You're lengthening up, push into your left foot, squeeze your thigh and your glute. And adding on would be to bring that right elbow towards your right hip. Use your breath. Option, tap out and in. You can also tap and crunch. So find which option fits best with how you're feeling today. Keep those right toes facing forward. Press into that foot, lengthen out. Great work. 8, 7, 6, 5. Ooh, I feel my left side. 3, 2, last 1. I'm gonna spin and face this way. So now we're gonna take that right leg, step your right leg back, super slow, controlled. Drop down onto your right knee. Right hand comes down, step it back into that side plank. Reach through your back heel, press into that right hand. Nice breath in. Exhale, bring it all the way down to the ground. You can come into a plank on your knees or plank on those toes. Press into your palms, lengthen out. Nice breath in. And then we're gonna slowly lower. You can also just hold and then press it back up. Slowly lower down. We've got one more after this. Keep thinking of opening through your chest. Nice. Lower all the way down. Then you're gonna pull yourself forward, open up, lift the gaze, squeeze those shoulder blades. Nice breath in. And then exhale, lower all the way down. You can curl the toes underneath, lift up and back, down dog, or you can come into a child's pose. Pick which feels best for you. Either pose that you're in, take a super big breath in, and then exhale, let it all go. Good. Take one more super big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Couple of options with this next one. So if you're in down dog, you're gonna pull on your exhale, pull yourself forward into a plank. If you're in child's pose, and you're back here, you're gonna exhale, pull forward, coming into plank on your knees. We're gonna do that for a couple of rounds. So take a nice breath in. Exhale, slowly pull yourself forward. Inhale, lift those hips up and back, or press them back to child. Exhale, pull yourself forward. Inhale, lift up and back. 2 more times. Exhale, drive it forward. Inhale, lift up and back. Nice work. One more time. Pull yourself, come forward. And then drop down to those knees if you're not already there. All right, now we are heading on to our left side. So you can stay up on the palm. You can come down to the forearms. We want our hips and knees stacked. We're working on lifting that side body if you want to stay down. If you want to come up, press those hips up. Keep pressing into that left arm. Take that right hand behind the back of your head. Nice breath in. Here we go. Elbow to elbow, super slow with that rotation. Nice dab. Bring it back up. Slowly rotate, come underneath. And then bring it back up. You can also just hold the side plank as well, working on lifting those hips up. Nice work. 2 more times. Last one. Come all the way back up. Take that right leg, extend it back, press into those hips. That arm shoots all the way up overhead. Keep lengthening out. Press the top of that left foot to the ground, and you're gonna kick forward and kick backwards. When it goes backwards, the glute, forward, the core. So that trunk is trying to stay nice and still. 3, 2, last one. Now drive your right knee in toward your chest. Step that foot forward. Setting yourself up. Press the right foot down into the ground. That left hand comes down. Rotate your chest towards the sky. Press the top of the left foot in. Nice breath in. And just see how your rotation on the side feels from the other. What do you notice about the hips? Nice, gentle breath in. Exhale, twist. Now we're gonna curl those back toes underneath. Prop yourself up so that left hand can stay to the ground, or your left hand can come to your thigh. Keep pressing through the back heel. Rotate that chest, open towards the sky. Nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. We're gonna pull ourselves, come up, take your right hand to your hip. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. Now we're shifting that weight forward. Drop the rib cage, drive into the right heel, press through the left. Nice breath in, holding here, firing up the glutes. You can still work on the core, adding on, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lift. Use your breath to feel on that rotation, opening up. 3. Keep pressing into those feet. 2. Last one. Come all the way back up. All right, here's where our right leg does all the work. Slowly start to shift your weight forward over that leg. Left foot comes to the side for the toe tap, or it's hovering up. Left hand comes behind the back of your head. Now you're driving into the right foot. Spread your toes, squeeze the glute in your thigh, and we can tap it out and bring it in. Tap out and in, or you can kick it straight out to the side. Those left toes want to stay facing forward the whole time. Little tiny side crunches if you want to add those on. Making sure you're not leaning too far backwards. That rib cage needs to stay over your pelvis to make sure you're using that core system efficiently. Nice work. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now take that left leg, super slow, step it back. Drop down to your left knee, left hand comes down, step it back into that side plank. Reach everything out. Nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. Bring it down into that tabletop position. You can come into plank on your knees or plank on those toes. Press into your palms. Option is to hold here and fire up the core using your exhale, or you can lower down for 3, 2, keep breathing, last one, and then lower everything all the way back down. Inhale, gently pull yourself forward, lift up, open through the front of your chest, and then lower everything all the way back down and bring those forearms straight out in front. You're just gonna rest your head down on your forearms. I'm gonna keep my gaze up so you can see me. But let your head and your shoulders stay nice and relaxed. We're gonna bend those knees and your heels are gonna come together. On your exhale, squeeze the heels and you're gonna start to feel those glutes fire up as you push the heels together. Try to time the squeeze with that exhale like you're blowing out through the straw. Little teeny pulses. Now you might start to notice the thighs maybe lift off the ground a little bit. Maybe they stay down. Keep using your breath. If you want to lift the heels towards the sky, you can, but we want to fire up the glutes and get into the core. Little pulses. It doesn't matter how high it goes, you want to feel it in those glutes. Nice work. We're just powering out. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten out through those legs. Hands come by your side, child's pose, or you can come into down dog. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Okay, take another nice big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Wherever you're at, just pull yourself, come forward. Come down onto those knees and let's make your way onto your back. You're gonna bring those knees in towards your chest. Just give yourself a gentle hug, rocking from side to side. We're gonna grab hold if you've still got that pillow. If you have a yoga block, you can also use that as well. And just kind of stick that underneath your low back, your sit bone area, just to give your hips a little bit of a lift. And then we're gonna bring those knees in toward your chest and just kind of grab behind the backs of your knees and just gently rocking from side to side. So just doing a little bit of pelvic floor relaxation after we fired up all those muscles, getting our core going. Nice gentle breath. You're pulling those knees down towards your armpits. If you can reach the bottom of your feet, definitely feel free to come into happy baby this way, or maybe one of your feet. Whatever feels most comfortable. Just gently rocking from side to side. Inhale, breathing out into the sides of that rib cage. Exhale, let it go. Nice, take one more breath in here. And then slowly let go of those legs, bring them back in towards each other. Grab the tops of your knees and rock from side to side. And then we're gonna lengthen out through those legs, but have the soles of your feet come together as we finish with just a little breathing. Place the hands on the bottom of your rib cage. We're gonna do 2 rounds, inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 4. On your next breath in, we have 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take one nice big breath in and let it all go. Let it all go. Slowly start to bring those legs back up. You can take that pillow or your block out. As you roll onto one side, carefully push yourself, come all the way up. And we'll take one last deep cleansing breath in, lift those arms, come all the way up overhead. Exhale, bring those hands down towards heart center, thanking your body for all of its awesome work during our pelvic floor ReWire challenge. If you want to continue on for the 8 other days, I'm going to put the link down below so you can go ahead and check that out with all of the added bonuses. And if you happen to have any questions, put them down below in the comments. I'm happy to answer any questions. Keep up the great work, and until next time, namaste.